He says, I like my job very much.
John Connor says that.
Yeah, it is a good job. The first stop I make is at the corner of First and Main. There I pick up passengers. Some are men, some are women. The second stop I make is at the corner of Second and Main. There I pick up more passengers. Some are men, some are women. The third stop...
Is there much more of that?
Oh, pages of it. Isn't it fascinating?
Oh, it's fascinating, yes.
The third stop I make is at the corner of Third and Main. There I pick up more passengers. Some are men, some are women.
Yes, yes.
I don't pick up many children. They like to walk. The fourth
I think I'll go to bed.
Oh, that's a good idea, George. You run along and I'll lock up.
Yes. Good night.
Good night, dear. Thought I'd never get rid of him. Poor Bill must be waiting outside. Are you there, Bill?
Yeah, let's hurry. My babe is waiting.
All right. The dog is in the den.
Yeah.
When you go in, he'll bark and I'll call George. Then you jump out the window and let him see you running away.
Yeah, okay. Come on.
Oh, darn it. The dog's asleep. Wake up, doggy. Wake up. Oh, please wake up, doggy. We've got a burglar.
I don't think anything will wake him, Gracie.
Oh, why not?
I just noticed I've been standing on his tail.
Oh, Bill, you make a noise like a dog. Lay your ears back and howl.
Me?
Well, sure, I've seen you do it many times at Hollywood and Vine.
Okay.
Oh, George, come quick.
What's wrong, Gracie?
Oh, a burglar got in the den, but the dog scared him away. See, there he goes out the window.
By golly, you're right.
Now aren't you proud of our watchdog? He's a hero.
Yeah, I owe him an apology. Doggy, I was wrong about you. You... Hey, he's asleep.
Well, he's exhausted. He leaped at the burglar and chased him around the room and bit him.
Wait a minute. You're making this up. This silly pooch is dead to the world.
Oh, honestly, George, he almost tore the burglar apart. I didn't even have to say sick him.
Won't let go of my leg. What a watchdog. There he is. Sound asleep again. Look at him. Sprawled out on the floor like a rug. Isn't that awful?
Oh, it certainly is. Pick him up, George, and put him in our bed.
Good night, everybody.
Join us again next week when we'll all be back. George Burns, Gracie Allen, Meredith Wilson and his orchestra, and yours truly, Bill Goodwin. The George Burns and Gracie Allen show is written by Paul Henning and Keith Fowler. Until next Thursday, then, good night and good luck from the makers of Maxwell House, America's #1 preferred brand of coffee. Always good to the last drop. And now stay tuned in for Noah Webster Says, which follows immediately over most of these stations.
Breakfast feed your crying need? There's always time for instant Maxwell House coffee. It's instant, it's new, it's good to the last drop, too. Yes, trust Maxwell House to make a better instant coffee. Roaster fresh true coffee flavor, true coffee aroma, because it's all coffee made from America's favorite, the famous Maxwell House blend. And thrifty. A jar of instant Maxwell House makes fully as much as a pound of regular coffee. Make yours instant Maxwell House. Good to the last drop.
This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
Okay, back again. Well, I don't know what to do. This bullshit is starting up again. Oh, Lord. Love is in here. Hey, there we go, Reality Plus. Now, that is somebody I haven't seen in a while. Oh, my. The name looks familiar. I think I know where I've seen this fellow before. Okay. Cool. Brought another guest in. Yeah, been a while. And, oh, gosh. Oh, wow. Okay. Anyway. I don't know what happened. But, looks like the bullshit is starting to take its... Pardon the French, but the bullshit is now starting in my chat room. Oh, goodness. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I have to do? Usually I wouldn't mind looking at the chat. This isn't like I'm doing an actual show, you know, where I have to be engaged. You know, I can sort of put this thing on and then, you know, do a couple things, come back, people ask questions, that sort of thing. I don't want to have to start banning people. I hate the thought of doing that. If it gets too much problems, I'll do what I have to do, but I mean, news guys had people jumping all over me in his chat room. I kind of expected. The Nimbusters do what they'll do. And I kind of expected. All I can say is, folks, don't start too much shit, please. You know, I'm too young for this shit, you know what I mean? Anyway. And actually, to be honest with you, I mean, not honest, but, I mean, to tell it like it is, I mean, I've run websites before. I've had a shortwave radio site about maybe, well, how long ago was 2007? You know, 2006, 2007. And I set up the site, had quite a few people drop in. And I knew exactly when the news guy had to... The other part of it is, there was a really racist black preacher down, where was it at? Alabama, someplace like that. And I record it, and then I'd upload the audio file. And John, I was really in with the Right Perspective show at that time. I listened a lot. It was worth listening to at that time. And I'd upload the audio. And I knew just by the, you know, it wasn't the IP that was coming across, but it was the location. And I would always get two people that came in from New York to download the file. The third one came from Iceland, and I knew when the news guy had been there, because he downloaded my file. Like I said, it just pointed out his location and didn't actually have his IP. So this BS story about news guy, I've done it for years. He's used my websites. I've known when he's downloaded files from my site, because this Icelandic flag would always show up on my pages as saying this location had downloaded my George Gentry file. And you know, speaking of which, I got to get into my old computer and download those George Gentry files. I want to, sometime when I get the chance, it's not old time radio, but I want to come on here with George Gentry shows and play them for y'all. Because this guy, he claimed that whites were white because they had leprosy, which I think was kind of a funny thought. That leprosy turned people white and white people weren't going to heaven and that sort of thing. I thought it was kind of funny, actually. So I'd upload it, and this guy come and get it. It would leave an Icelandic flag on my log. So, I mean, what can I tell you? You know, make of it what you will. But please, folks, not too much BS. You know, I'm too young for this shit. You know, I'll be 46 on Monday. You know, I'm too young for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Jesus H. Christ. You know, and somebody in particular, just behave yourself, okay? You know, First Amendment, whatever, but let's try to be adults here to a certain extent. Anyway, let's move on. Hit this. Go over here. Al Jolson. Hey, anybody want to hear Al Jolson? Jesus, I'm not even looking at the chat room right now. It's got 20 messages backed up here. I hate to pick this up and see what the hell's going on, because it's probably good. The air is probably loaded with stupid with I'm going to smell stupid as soon as I open this chat thing. I hate the thought of it, because I'm trying to concentrate on this. Anyway, we're going to go in 1947 was the last file was played, the crime wave. And that was the title for it. Was the 20th of March, 1947. So we'll go back a month to the 20th, was it the 20th of February, 1947. And it's Burns and Allen, but it's a radio anniversary for Burns and Allen. And guess what? They have Al Jolson on this show. Yes, old Mammy himself, Al Jolson. And I'm going to play that now. And God forbid what I'm going to see when I open up that chat again. Probably going to be abso-fucking-lutely dreadful. Jesus. What have I brought myself? I might just close this shit down for good. If I have to become a proxy for other people, I'm not going to do it. Plain and simple, I'm not going to do it. And if I have to cut this down to give the more troublesome people a conduit or a thing where they can just start their mess through it, I'll just shut the whole goddamn thing down. I don't care. I'll preserve the shows, yeah, but hey, I don't need to be coming here and seeing bullshit going on. I'm too young for this shit. Anyway, hit this switch, let this baby go. I'm going to see what's going on. Please, particular people, behave yourself. Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous. Alright, where's the switch? I'm going to hit it. And I'm going to see what kind of crap I'm going to be looking at here now. Here we go. Jesus Christ.
Maxwell House coffee, George?
Sure. Pour me a cup, Gracie.
Maxwell House is always good to the last drop.
And that drop's good, too.
Yes, it's Maxwell House Coffee Time, starring George Burns and Gracie Allen. With yours truly, Bill Goodwin, the music of Meredith Wilson and his orchestra, our happy postman, Mel Blanc, and our special guest, Al Jolson. For your Thursday night comedy enjoyment, it's George and Gracie. And for your everyday coffee-drinking enjoyment, it's Maxwell House. The coffee that's always good to the last drop. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, George Burns and Gracie Allen celebrate their 15th anniversary in radio. And as a special treat, you'll hear songs by the most thrilling voice in show business.
Well, thanks, Bill. Oh, California, here I come. All right.
George! George!
Away.
George! George! George!
What is it?
I think Bill was introducing our guest, Al Jolson.
California, here I come. Right back where I started from.
Now, there's an interesting story concerning Al Jolson's appearance on our program tonight. And it all began this morning at the Burns home. George had arranged a little surprise for Gracie in honor of their 15th radio anniversary.
Good morning, sweetheart. Take a look at what's on the table.
Why, George, how lovely. A great big cake with candles on it.
Uh-huh. 15 candles.
But, George, this isn't my birthday.
Gracie.
And besides, I'm much older than 15. You'll have to dig up 4 more candles.
Gracie, the cake is to celebrate our 15th radio anniversary.
Oh, of course. I should have known. Just last night, I read that article about us in the new True Story magazine, all about how we met and got started in radio and everything.
Yes, it really brought back memories. Remember when you came to me for an audition?
Oh, yes, and you were so nice. You said if I made good, you'd pay me a salary.
That's right.
I sure hope I make good soon.